Okay, I'm back again, and boy, I hope you're not tired of hearing the sound of my voice just yet, because the first two videos at 10 minutes apiece, there just wasn't enough time for me to cover everything. We felt we may as well do a third segment. This is the first time we've had to do this on a helmet, so we can show you guys how to put it back together. It's an expensive helmet, it's brand new. Someone might need to use this for reference in the future, so we're just going to go ahead and finish up. Here is our top pad. Up in the brow area, we've got two snaps, both yellow, easy to see. We've got two snaps here in the back at the base of the neck. Take the top pad, like so, dip it in, move the chin straps out of the way, and engage the snaps. You know, just look in there while you're doing it. They should go in relatively easy, and you'll hear, with this particular helmet, a good audible click. Top pad is in. Let's talk about our cheek pads here a little bit. The cheek pad cover can be completely removed, okay? And it exposes, you know, one of the secrets to the great Arai fit, this multi-density foam that they use. You know, here's the EPS that lines, you know, the rest of the EPS liner there. We've got our foam attached to that. You can wash just the cover, just take the cover off, hand wash or gentle cycle wash it. Don't put it in the dryer, just kind of line dry it. You can also get the whole cheek pad wet if that's what you choose to do. So you've got some options there. When you reassemble this, it's key that you remember the exact way that it came apart so it goes back together just as it was, so the helmet feels as it did before you serviced it. There is a clip here. This is the one that lines up the cheek pad between the EPS and the helmet shell. It's key that you remember to get this pulled over that, okay? Up in the front, you're going to see here is the retainer clip right by the emergency release strap. This is what engages it into the front chin bar and locks it into place, okay? We've got that. Cover is back on. The one I have here. Let's grab our chin strap. Let's go ahead and push it through the cheek pad. Take your time with this and make sure that you get the chin strap cover to come through with the chin strap itself. Once you've got that done, go ahead and push the cheek pad into position. You'll feel that locating tab actually slide between the EPS and the helmet shell. Get that good and seated in there and push in, loud audible click, cheek pad is locked in. The other side, procedure is identical. Let's go ahead and get our chin strap through the hole in the cheek pad. Chin strap cover as well. Let's get that locating tab in between the helmet EPS and the helmet shell. And while you're doing all that, make sure you keep a hold of your emergency release strap here. And push back. And that one's locked in, just not quite as loud as the other side. Now the neck roll. Like I said, this is the first time that Arai's used a removable one. You're going to see 3 clips here in the back. Okay, and then there's a couple of locating tabs. They're going to slide in between the EPS up here and the helmet shell. Let's go ahead and slide that into position. You know, what I did with this particular one is just kind of lined up the vent there on the neck roll with the dead center of the helmet shell on the back. Push in, I felt that clip engage, so we're good to go there. Continue all the way around. Push this under. Something that I didn't point out when I was disassembling the helmet, the neck roll has this retaining tab here, okay? I spin the helmet around, and you need to actually push the cheek pad down, and there's this little leather flap right here that this tab needs to slide up and in. When you're doing that, because of the emergency release cheek pad system, remember to keep this tab exposed so that emergency personnel can see it. I think that's a great feature. I do believe the place where it's going to be the most well known is going to be at any of the race meets, certainly the pro race meets, and I think, you know, in time you know, even at the club level, they're going to figure out that these helmets offer that system, okay? The reality is if you have a crash on the side of the road, unless the emergency personnel is really paying attention as they go to remove the helmet, they may not notice it, okay? But in the racing organizations, I suspect that they'll be on top of this right away because it's a great feature. It can really make a difference in somebody's life. Tab underneath, bada boom. There is our liner, completely reinstalled, okay? And onto the shield mechanism. The always controversial, why I have no idea, because it is that easy. I think I've covered it all. If you guys have any questions, you can call us here at the shop. You know, we've all kind of run through this helmet at this point. I'm the one that spent the most time with it so far. I think Arai's done a great job with this. It's expensive, okay? That's the truth. This is an expensive helmet. It's a great helmet, a lot of great technology. Arai takes a lot of pride in their products and the things that they do. When they build a motorcycle helmet, they don't go, we're going to build a helmet that's going to sell for 250 bucks. Let's go ahead and do it. No, Arai builds a motorcycle helmet or, you know, a car racing helmet. They just build it and they have in mind the features and the benefits they want it to have. And then when they get done building the helmet, they decide how much it's going to cost. Pretty expensive helmet, great technology. I think it's an awesome product, the Arai Corsair V.